Alright, I ran out of battery space, so while that was being fixed, I cleaned my counter up a bit and improved my lighting situation. So anyways, so she told me that they'd only cast 10 of these heads, and they weren't, well, she said she wasn't intending to do more, but apparently that has since changed. Anyway, so there were only 10 made, and I lost my train of thought. Maybe I shouldn't try to talk while cutting using a rotary cutter. There were 10 made. I thought she said they were sold out. And then so besides hers, I also had the one I've got sitting here, which belongs to actually a regular customer of mine from Germany that has sent me like 5 heads now or something. So I had 2 of the 10, and I thought that was pretty darn cool, that there's 10 heads in existence and 2 of them are painted by me. So like 20% of all of this sculpt in existence. This is getting a little dangerous here. I'm like holding this way and cutting, like I'm gonna cut my freaking finger off. Yeah, like 20% of all of this sculpt in existence has my work on it, or will, but I'm done with it. So I just thought that was pretty darn cool. Kind of made my day. And so yeah, I posted those pictures on Instagram, and they got kind of a lot of attention. And the sculptor posted them like on her Facebook page, and then sometime the following week, another person contacted me and said, "Oh my God, I'm in love with this doll. If I get one, can you paint her for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." But I thought they were sold out, and I told her that. But then she contacted the artist, and she said she had. She said she just had 1 left. So the customer, that person was going to buy her and send her to me, and so now 3 of the 10 in existence are gonna have my work on it. So that's pretty damn cool. So I hadn't gotten back to the owner yet at that point, and so I sent her a message and told her basically what I said, that I was really honored that she chose me and whatnot, and was glad she was happy with it, and blah blah blah. I told her, the sculpt was really beautiful, and I loved working on her, and I'd love to have one for myself. So asked her, if you ever do end up casting more, please let me know, because I would totally love to own one in the future. So I just heard back from her again now a couple of days ago, and her reply was that she happened to have 1 left. So I don't know if this other person that contacted me did end up getting that one, or if she actually had 2 left. I don't know. I get confused somewhere in there, because like I said, I was under the impression they were sold out. So anyways, so now she's offered me one, and I'm like, oh shoot, I mean, I do really want this head, but I don't really have the money. And when I'd said, let me know if you cast them again in the future, I'm thinking, next year, or who knows when, or if she ever does cast it again, because, yeah, like I said, I was under the impression they were sold out, and that she wasn't planning on casting more. I'm sure she told me that, but anyways, wherever I got it from. So I wasn't expecting her to reply that she had one in stock that she could sell me now, and I was like, oh shit. So I just kind of threw it out there that, oh darn, I would love her, but I really can't afford her right now, unless you're interested in a trade. I said, if you're interested in having me paint some more dolls for you in exchange for this head, That'd be awesome. And I was just kind of, you know how when you say something that's like, is a joke but not a joke? Like, you know, how you word something, or, you know, say it with a tone that's like, where it's like, if you're keen on this idea and being serious, but if you're not keen on it, then haha, I'm just joking. You know, that kind of a, I don't know, not joking really, but, you know, I just kind of threw it out there, assuming that the answer was going to be no. You know, I had like a, you know, the thought that 95% chance she's going to just kind of say, oh yeah, sorry. So, whatever. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to throw it out there. So, I threw it out there, and she replied that, yes, she's up for that. And she only asked, you know, she said she's got an incoming Twiggling doll. Love Twiggling. And she'd love for me to paint her head, and that she would just send me the other head as compensation. And I was just like, what? Yeah, I couldn't believe she'd said yes, and yeah, floored. So, but also, I don't think that one face-up is fair compensation either. I'm not sure how much she's selling her heads for, but most artists cast, I'm not sure if it's artist cast, but, you know, artist heads, not company heads, you know, they tend to sell 150-ish, you know, like 125 to 150 is pretty typical, I think. I was trying to cut around the spots on this fabric, but really I only cut like one of the 3 pieces out, and I'm not really seeing any large enough areas that aren't messy to continue cutting there, which sucks because I spent like forever deciding which fabric to use in the first place, so that sucks. Well, I guess I will give up on that for the moment and just keep talking for a bit. So where was I? Oh, right. So I was like, okay, that's amazing, but I totally have to put in more than one face up from my end. So yeah, I just replied, and you know, I said, oh, she's definitely worth more than that. You know, I'm happy to paint your Twiggling girl, absolutely. But you know, can I make her a wig or something too? And yeah, she replied and was thrilled, and she's like, you got a deal, that's amazing, and she's super thrilled. So yeah, I am super oh, and also she's gotten a bunch of inquiries lately. I mean, at least one is that customer that I'd already been talking to, and so I don't know if the others saw my finished photos, or you know, either from where I posted them or where she posted them. But yeah, apparently in the last couple of weeks, which would be since I finished her doll, she's had several more inquiries, so she's decided to go ahead and get another 10 cast right away. And she's not doing a pre-order. She's just getting them cast and then selling them in stock. So if anybody else wants one, here she is again. Oh yeah, there you can see her much better in this lighting. Yeah, totally send her a message and get one reserved if you want one. Like I said, I don't know how much she is. I would guess 150, maybe 125, just because that's what, you know, similar sized heads from similar sized companies tend to run. So I don't know. Check out her page. It's Phoenix Dolls. I'll put a link to her page in the description below. But anyway, so now she's getting 10 more casts. There's gonna be 20 of them out there. But of those 20, there's gonna be 4 of them at least that have that'll have my work on it. So still at that 20% of all of this sculpt in existence will have my work on it. So I don't know. I think that's pretty damn cool. Yeah. So anyways, who knows? Sorry, I went off on a tangent in my own head there, and never mind. Okay, well, I guess, yes, keep this short and this here, and yeah, just wanted to kind of babble about that because I was really excited about her. And I guess I'm gonna go find some new fabric to work with, throw this one in the laundry pile, and see if we can get it clean and find something else to work on. So yep, that's all I got. Thanks for watching, guys.